Hopefully this week. I've had it 2 days.
We're live, kids.
Mama.
Yes. The True Vapor Show number 100. Yes, we finally made it. And this will be it. We're done after that. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. There'll be shit hitting the fan already. So we are here, and without further ado, we do actually have a decent-sized panel today, and we'll talk about some stuff here in a bit. So with that being said, take it away, Mike.
Oh, shit, I'm going first?
Yeah.
Me. All right. Congrats, ST, on your 100th episode of True Vapor Show. And today I am vaping on this is the T-Priv by Smoke. Check out this thing. Look at that, it lights up. You press the fire button. And it does it all around.
Oh, wow.
Pretty cool, right? And I got the Govad RTA on there. I'm vaping on some Looking Glass by Kaleidoscopic Clouds. And that one. I'm also vaping on the G-Class with the Icon. And here I am vaping on some of this Surf... what's it called? Satisfying, I guess it's called. Yeah. Raspberry Dragon Fruit Iced Tea. Well, this stuff here. This stuff is delicious. What else are you vaping on, Mike? I'm not really vaping on much, to tell you the truth. I'm vaping on this prototype device, which I can't show. And on top of it, I got the Sherman RDA. And in there, I have this stuff right here. Some Hustle Dreamer. Vaping on that. I'm also vaping on the 2700. What do you want to call this? The SX 550J chip in here, the Boxer. And I got the Sherman RTA in that. Minikin V2 with the Goon RDA. Chuck Clouds, the Truth in there. That's it. I'm also vaping on this engine with the Predator, and I got Raspberry Custard from RoyalVapeProducts.com. And that's it. Take it away, Heavy Metal Vapor.
Oh my God, I just got a chubby mic. Jesus Christ, you can't do that. Not this early in the morning, at least. So, just like Mike said, congrats, ST, on 100 episodes. It takes a lot of perseverance and want to get up this early in the fucking morning. So, what I've got today, did I stick with temperature control from last night? Nope. Apocalypse on the S6G class. In that, I've got some Mississippi. Let's see. Balls 3000 XL with the Sherman tank in there. I've got vanilla bourbon custard from Camelot. I've got the Admiral 2700 with the Goon. In there, I've got Killer Custard from Vapetasia. I've got the Fuchai Duo with the Sherman RDA. And in that, I also have vanilla bourbon custard in that. But in this guy, the little SQ Squonk Mod with the Icon, because I'm not a fucking trader. I've got the last of my fucking butter pecan tobacco from Camelot Reserve. So, yeah, that's what I've got. Take it away, Dear Eddie.
AKA Trader.
I don't understand this. Mike, you were using the Goon? What's the big deal here? I don't understand. I can't process. It doesn't work. So, ST, congrats. 100 episodes. Super cool. I was upset when you shut it down because I always knew that you were going to get to 100, so I'm glad you brought it back within like 48 hours. It was like the return policy at Target. Like, it's good. It never even existed. It turned around so quick. So congrats on that. I am vaping the E-Fusion Duo with the Crichton from Cyclone Mods. In there is Blueberry Pancakes, which is Fresh's DIY recipe. The OG Boss with the Druga. In there is Raz Hole from Mr. Mike Vapes. The Minikin V2 with the Reload RTA. In there is the Stallion. As always, I mean, I don't know if I should show this now since I'm such a terrible person. Blue Boss, Blue Icon, which may get switched out for a Goon here in a little bit, with Blueberry something in there. The Cartel mod with the Reload RDA. In there is Hybrid Reserve. And then the SQ from Signature Tips with the Goon. And in there is Banana Bondage from Adore. So that's all I got. Mark Fagan, what's up, brother?
Hola, ¿cómo está? I got the Vaporesso, no idea what the name is, with the unknown tank on top.
Avenger.
There you go, the Avenger. IPv6X with the Govad RTA. The Armageddon, I think, Aftermath Basic, I believe. Apocalypse RDA. And the T-Priv. With the, I want to say Fire Luke from whatchamacallit, Freemax. Looks like a light bulb.
Is that the same one your homeboy reviewed?
Hell motherfucking yeah. It's actually the same exact one. He sent it over so I could use it. Liquid,
Oh,
honestly, I think I got Banana Bondage and all these atomizers, which is pretty sad. Actually, no, I got Pancake Man in the light bulb. Congratulations on 100. Take it away, Mr. TS.
Thank you, thank you. Well, let me get my very short menu out the way on the Revo with the Reload RTA. Yes, I finally got one, and yes, I am loving that. Also on the V3 Boss XL with the Sherman RTA. And in just those two, I am rocking because my girl has hooked me up again. I love it when my girl hooks me up. It's on Adore E-Liquid. I got running Banana Bondage, and I got some of my secret Sinful Apple stash. So, always loving that right there. Thanks to you, Dawn, for doing that. Sinful Apple, baby.
I thought they stopped making that.
That's why it's a private stash.
Oh, fuck. I gotta have a talk with her now.
He's got his secret stash he keeps in the closet.
Oh, Lord. But anyway, I was hoping to have two other people here. I still maybe one possibly might show. I sent Daniel an invite, but I don't know if he's going to make it or not. Yes, I was talking about having a special guest on, and yes, Quest for Vape was going to make it a return appearance for a show and come back on. Well,
He didn't make it.
he didn't make it. He did make it. I contacted him this week. He did hit me back. He is working, busy as hell, said he wasn't going to be able to pull it off, which I understand because I told everybody I would have this show on Saturday, and now my work situation has come into play where it's not going to happen either. So that's why I just went ahead and did the normal time. Even at that, it appears that we're so busy right now, I might be even working Father's Day on Sunday, which is going to be real fun. So this is probably going to be a 7-day work week for me. So we're doing this today. Hope everybody's cool with that. If not, you're going to have to be. But so we made it to 100. I can't believe it. Wow, we've been going for like 2 years now. It's been a long ride, and it just kind of brought me back to a point to where I was listening to everybody do their buffets. And I remember back in the day when we first started these up and we'd have like 7, 8 people on, it would literally take about the first 20 minutes to get names, buffets, and all that stuff done with. So I started reminiscing about that a little bit. But, man, we've done a lot of crazy things. Had a lot of pretty cool folks on here over the time. I mean, everybody on this panel, just awesome. Love them to death. You know, they've always been there for me, helped me out. Great group of people. Had Matt on from Suck My Mod a couple times, had Phil on a few times, and hoping to get them back sooner or later. Tony from the Vapor Trails joined us. You know, always got Mike and Mark, Heavy. Dear Addy's just kind of started floating in with us. Always invited Dear Addy, but he'd always turn me down, just like on
Facts.
other things. So,
Facts. That's all true. It's 100% true.
but it's been a great ride. I've been enjoying it, and I hope to keep this going as long as what I can. Like I said, it's fun to do. I really do enjoy doing it. Mark, do you see who's out in chat right now?
First of all, yes. 2 weeks ago, you wanted to end it. Now you want to keep it going as long as you can. Make it Cool Vapes out there. Why is Cool Vapes in chat? What happened?
Yeah, well, what's going on, Cool? I thought that you would be working right now or something like that. So,
Oh, I know why. His dad's on the panel, Mr. Addy. Like father, like son.
Oh, crap. Here
What are you
Here we go.
Gingers stick together, man.
Hey, you can shut the fuck up, fat boy.
Oh, yeah.
I think we're like the same age.
He might be.
Andrew, why you got your camera off? You got something going on there?
At 2G.
I'm handling business. I'll be back in a minute.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, it's been a long ride, so definitely been enjoying this. But so what's been going on this week? Not really a whole lot for me, other than the fact that I got the reload in. I've been loving that. I've been listening to everybody talk about it, going, ooh, it's the greatest thing since, you know, what, jam on toast or whatever the hell you want to say.
Nice spread.
And I didn't really believe it, but when I got it, opened it up and started looking at it, I was still a little skeptical going, I don't know, but damn. I put a build in it, wicked it, started vaping. I was like, holy shit, this thing is the bomb. So I do wish the juice capacity was a little bit more to it, but if you haven't had a chance to experience one yet, I think you would definitely like it. I know the price tag is a little steep on it, but
How would you know the price tag, Steve? You didn't pay full price.
Well, you're damn straight I didn't. That's the way I roll, kid.
ST, let me ask you this. As far as performance goes, I understand you'd like it to hold more juice, but as far as performance goes, do you like it more than the Sherman?
You know, I was asked that question the other day, and to be honest right now, I really do like it more than the Sherman.
Yeah.
Surprisingly.
For performance, I do too.
That's rough.
And as much as I love my Sherman, that's kind of like a bold statement for me to make. But yes, if I had to say, look, you can either have this or that, I would probably go with the reload.
I couldn't really compare the two, though. They're different. Too different.
How are they different? They're both RTAs.
Yeah, they're too different, though. I couldn't really compare them.
All right, well, hold on. Since we're on this subject.
One's a smaller postless RTA. One's a bigger post, like 28 millimeter RTA.
Yeah, but it becomes a small.
No, but they're still. I think even though you can put the small tank on there, it's still 28 millimeters. I think they both give off a different vape too. One's like a RDA kind of vape, and the other one's more of a.
All right, well, let me ask you this then. So if this was put in your face to say, hey, you can only have the Sherman or the reload, what would you go with?
Probably the Sherman, just because it's bigger. I like the bigger.
You just like it because it's bigger.
I don't know, the vape. I mean, the vape is really good off the reload. It's an awesome RTA. Don't get me wrong, but
The way I see it is I'd rather have that RDA vape because RDA vapes are the best.
Yep.
In a tank.
I think you get a little bit more from the Sherman. Fills your lungs more.
Now, I heard there was a possibility, which, I mean, it would only seem true for them to do it. I heard there's going to be a newer version with a larger juice capacity to it. Have y'all heard that at all?
No.
That would be nice.
Yeah, that would be sick.
What did you hear, ST?
I heard, and I don't remember who it was through, but I heard that they're already in the works of a reload, another version where there's going to be a larger juice capacity to it.
What was the juice capacity again on a reload? I can't remember.
3.5.
Yeah. Yeah, but they could make it a little bit bigger and make it a 5.
Yeah.
The Sherman itself doesn't hold. What does that hold? in big mode, 5, right?
I don't even think that. I think it's 4.5. Yeah, something
So
like
that's
that.
So when you look at both tanks, where's my? I have my. Where are you? I lost you.
Boxer right in front of you.
No, yeah, I got that. I'm looking. Oh, here it is. Now, look at the two. This one looks like a baby next to this.
Yep.
But meanwhile, this only holds half an ml more liquid than this. So for juice capacity, you can't really.
Exactly.
It's like a half ml. You're not going to really notice. But
I think
size-wise, it's a big difference between the two.
if you get the Sherman, you must invest in the bubble tank. It's like a must.
Yeah. The bubble tank works on the version 3. I've tried it on there.
Nice.
It does fit on there. Now with the bubble tank, it becomes 6, if I'm not
6.
mistaken.
Yes, that's correct. But like I said, okay, me having the chance to vape on both, it is true. This is like vaping on an RDA, but it having a tank for it.
Yep.
I mean, it's like the flavor's like real hitting on it. So
Yep.
Oh, another thing to bring up is with the Sherman, you have to be perfect with the cotton.
Yes.
If you're off just a little, you're gonna leave.
True.
Now with the reload, you don't have to be perfect.
Yep.
And I realize that too because I'm certain, just like anybody else, your first wick job on like say a new RTA or something, it's going to be hit and miss whether or not you got it right the first time, but you learn from it.
Yeah.
So I went just a little bit on the heavier side with the cotton on the reload, but I have not seen a minute drop of liquid anywhere, and I've been running the shit out of it the past couple of days. So. And Mark was even, I've heard him make the statement, hey, I've never seen mine leak at all yet and hadn't heard it from anybody else. So I'm thinking, well, that's got to be the thing right there. So
The only time that I've gotten any leaking was on the reload, was if my cotton was either too thin or too short. And even then, all I did was take a paper towel and kind of fold it into a corner shape and stick it in the airflow. And this is right after filling. Stick it in the airflow. It kind of absorbed what was in there. It wasn't coming out the sides or anything. And then I pull the paper towel out and just vape on it, and it's fine. So it only does it when I fill it. And I think and I don't know if it would change anybody's mind if they did increase the juice capacity. I would be concerned because I don't want it to affect the flavor at all. But like for me with tanks, I don't mess with tanks unless they have either juice flow control or they're like the engine where the airflow is top down. So you're not flooding the deck. And that's because I want to be able to trust it to take it out with me and move around and have it in my pocket and not think about it. And this doesn't have juice flow control, and I don't worry about it. I take it out with me and it's fine. But I love it. I don't know how they would increase it, but I love it.
I like where RTAs are going, like companies, like for example, with the Amit, not the Govad RTA though. The Govad RTA, they strayed and did something I think a little dumb with it, but the 2 different size that they give you, I like that. That option. I think that should be something that all RTA should have, like a small and a bigger size. Do that together. I like that package deal because you could just choose on what you want. You want it to be a mini tank, or you want it to have more capacity. I like that option.
kind of like how the Kylan and all those are.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, that little disc kind of stupid.
They straight. I don't think this is the thing. A lot of companies, especially in China, don't understand what the TPE means. The TPE has nothing to do with these RTAs being a 2 ml or 4 ml or 6 ml with the sizes. Like they're making it. They put like with the Govad, they put that piece inside, that black piece, to make it a 2 ml tank for TPE compliant. TPE compliant is only for closed systems. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Wow.
that's true.
Can
Is
I?
it closed systems?
What's that?
I thought it was for everything
No, closed systems only.
because a lot of the sub-ohm tanks all come in either they come in 2 ml or another capacity.
I think
I never.
that's where the confusion is. They're thinking that it's supposed to be a 2 ml for a TB compliant, but it's only closed system.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
what I heard.
that's a recent change.
Right.
What we were expecting a while ago, we're going to be like that. That was the expectation. And then I remember because we had finished your show and we went into the room and Daniel said, "Hey, the TPD stuff just came out. Check this out. This is only for closed systems or pre-filled tanks." Is the terminology that they use.
Right.
So,
let me give Phenom a quick shout. Thank you so much, Phenom. A very, very good friend of mine just donated $100 there. Love you, Phenom.
Yeah, I said TPE or is it TPD? I get them confused.
it's TPD, but
TPD. You guys know what I'm talking about.
yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah, I talked to one guy who says they're not allowed to sell any tanks that are over 2 ml, whether it's closed filled or not. But I don't know if that was before or after they updated the whatever.
Yeah, part of it too is some of those countries are like opting in and out and making their own stipulations. There was somebody in chat that I just want to get this out there and plug our friends. Elizabeth Fisher says she hasn't been able to find a Reload RDA anywhere. Reach out to the people at Nice Guy Vapors based out of Kentucky. I know that they keep them in stock. They might be able to help you out.
Also, I saw somewhere, I wish I remembered the name, but somewhere in the UK, they are selling the Reload RTA. I can't remember what website.
She wanted the RDA.
You might even possibly try that sub-tank, what is it? Sub-tank supply?
Yep.
They normally got everything there. If you can't find it now, they're a little bit higher on price, but if you're really looking for it, so you might want to try them out.
I'm not sure if there's anybody from like the UK or over in Europe that are watching right now. Maybe they could, like, in the chat, confirm on what I said about the TPD with the tanks. Not 100% sure on that, but that's what I've been hearing. So
Yeah, that's what I heard from Daniel. So
yeah.
I'll put a link in chat where you can get the Reload RTA in stock in the US. Just make sure you put Vape and Fagan sent you in the comments section.
Hold on. They said RDA.
yeah, she wanted the RDA.
Well, here's the RTA too if you're looking for it.
If for people outside the United States, Gray Haze. Kevin just put it in the chat in the UK. I think that's the one. I think that's what I had saw too.
Oh, okay.
Gray Haze, their website in the UK, have it.
I'll find that RTA.
Yep, EV Cigarettes has it too. That's where I see it in the US.
There you go. Nice Guy Vapors in Kentucky has them in stock. So,
There you go. Someone from the UK just said that I am correct on what I said about the TPD.
Nice.
Yep.
Yeah, I get a lot of folks from the UK watching at this time because this is the good time for them.
Yeah.
So, well, since we're kind of on the RTA subject, something I'm enjoying more and more nowadays. I haven't got my GoVad yet, but the GoVad compared to the Kylan, and I think Mark and Mike are the only two out of this bunch that's got them right now.
Amit?
No. Between the Kylan and the I'd have to say the Amit. What am I thinking here? Yeah, because it's single. What would you go with, Amit or the GoVad, since you've had both to experience right now?
My only complaint with the GoVad is it seems like it has way too much airflow.
Yeah, I actually have right now the airflow cut down, and it still needs a little more, actually.
It's a lot of airflow.
So like a hell of a lot more than what the Amit is?
Yeah, there's a lot of airflow on this thing.
Okay.
4 ml juice capacity, size. It looks nice. I mean, there's a comparison. This is the Amit 25 in short mode compared to the GoVad. The GoVad only comes in one size, which is this. They say 4 ml tank. I think it's actually 3.8 mLs of liquid, but that's the size difference. But with this one here, you could actually make it a bigger tank. Make it a 5 ml tank. So
Nice.
It's a nice tank. It just
Yeah, I like it. I'm enjoying it. I'm getting the vape like as if I got dual coils in here. I mean, I'm vaping it. It's a 0.25 build. I got it at 70 watts. It's pretty nice.
And did you put a big chunky coil on yours, Mark, or what did you?
no,
What
I
did you
kind
run?
of went ass backwards. I put like a spaced stainless coil in temperature control mode.
Nice.
Um,
I put the wrong coil in here. I got to redo it.
That's my guy there.
I put the Geek Vape coil, those fused Claptons
mhm.
in here, the 3mm coils. That's fucking awesome.
Yeah, I did it backwards.
I thought Mark was going to go with one of the big chunky Geek Vape coils in
That's
his.
what I usually do, but I needed to test temperature control on a device, and I didn't have no stainless steel build, so I said, okay, I'll just build this one really quick.
Yeah, I like using those chunky Geek Vape coils only for single coil builds for some reason.
Shit.
I did it with Sherman a lot.
I think, well, no, the first set I used in my Goon, but I took another set with me to Atlanta and I put it in the Icon, and I was like, man, them suckers rocking that thing. So,
Yeah, they're nice. Sherman RDA.
now I don't really, I guess it would be good in those, but I don't really like,
Something that has a lot of airflow that'll cool them down.
yeah.
Hey, Mark, I got a question for you. The T-Priv, you got a button rattle coming from the up and down buttons?
Yeah. There it is.
All right, I thought it was just mine for a second.
Yeah, they're really like loose.
Yeah,
This thing is so awesome, though. I love this thing.
yeah, it's beautiful. The only thing is, I don't like where they put the up and down button.
Yeah, it is really kind of a strange
Plus,
place.
I'm constantly like
Looking for them.
pressing it. No, I press it like as if it's the fire button sometimes.
Oh,
I don't
do
know
you?
why.
Yeah, I'm used to them being on top or on the side or something. This thing's built pretty.
But I love that light feature on there where it just lights up.
That is pretty crazy.
Yeah, you can change
Colors. Colors are sweet. Red.
Yeah.
Like metallic red.
And you could set it up to do different colors, different patterns. Turn it off if you want to.
Richard Trailer wants to know, does anybody sell a good 4mm coil?
Ooh, 4. I haven't seen no 4mm coils.
Yes. Go on PJ Brothers website, the ones that sell the Sherman. They have coils on there. If I'm not mistaken, it's from this company here. Let me see, Z coils they're called, and they use kidney puncher wire. I used one. They sent me 2 sets. I used one set. There you go. These are the coils, and they're huge.
Oh, wow.
These are like perfect to throw in the Sherman, or just if you wrap coils, get yourself like some wire, like the Coilology spools, and wrap yourself some 3.5 or 4mm coils.
You know, if you got pre-made coils like 2.5 or 3, just stick them on your coiling rod, and just bend the leads the opposite way, and then it'll stretch out to 4mm, and then just bend them down, and you got a 4mm coil.
Good idea.
Look at Mark with the life hack.
I do that all the time.
Mark learned that at Goodwill.
Most of these pre-made coils I got are like 2.5, and I'll stretch them out sometimes at 3 or 3.5, and it just takes like a second to do it.
I never thought about doing that. Good one.
Yeah, I've never done that. I always end up unwrapping the whole thing and rewrapping it for.
So how long you been doing that, Mark?
I've been doing that a while.
Why does that not surprise me? But
And you haven't shared that till now?
I thought everyone did. I just thought it was a common thing people would kind of know.
Man, you selfish keeping that shit to yourself.
yeah, what's up with that, man?
Mark will surprise you sometimes.
Yep. And he'll only surprise you like on somebody else's show. He'll never do it on his own.
No.
Oh, man. Well, y'all got an interesting night coming up. I didn't know this until a little while ago, but y'all got Tony coming on tonight with y'all, correct?
I didn't know that either.
We're squonking tonight. We're talking about squonkers tonight.
Nice.
And if I'm not mistaken, I'm not 100% sure, but I think next week we got the vaping biker on the show.
Nice.
Nice. So Mark won't be on the show because he won't talk at all, right?
Yeah, I think Mark said he wants a 2-week break.
I'm gonna sit the sidelines.
You got to take.
man.
I'll be handing out refreshments in chat.
Oh, my bad. He only takes a nap on my show.
There you
That
go.
is true. That is true.
Yeah.
Hey, you're talking about squonking tonight, so in honor of that, I'm using this SQ squonk mod with an icon. Addy, what are you using on yours?
I'm using Goon on mine, but I have the icon on the Blue Boss, which, by the way, I want to show this. This clear signature tips drip tip, I feel like looks awesome on the different color icons.
Yep.
I found that yesterday.
And I would like to say this one, I'm not going to disclose too much, but I mean,
How's your SQST?
mine's right here. It's
Nice.
but it's a little inoperable at the time, but it'll be fixed. So, but funny to say, so I received that yesterday, just like Addie did, and I guess Andrew picked his up this morning, or FedEx dropped off, whatever the case might have been.
Yep.
That was my first time to squonk, and I have to say it is pretty cool to do. Like I said, as long as I've been in this, never had one, never really fooled with it. Other than when we were at the Atlanta, I messed with Tony's for a second, but I wasn't just like, going to town with it or anything like that. So this was my first one to own and really kind of play around with. So pretty cool, pretty neat little device.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it.
It's very small. Everybody's been saying, "Oh
Yeah.
man, the thing's small, And I'm like, okay, but I'm certain it's kind of small, dude. Hold on. I mean,
Here you go, ST. This is what I was comparing it to earlier. This is a Chubby Gorilla Dual 18650 case.
yeah. Well, I was even going to go this step. So there's an 18650, and there's the device. So yeah, it is way, way small, but even with large hands, it still kind of fits in your hand good, and you operate it pretty nice. So
I was saying that last night. I felt like with it being so small and these cutouts for your fingers, I was a little worried. But even if you have fatter fingers, they'll fit well in those grooves. Like your hand just kind of finds it, and it fits well in those grooves. But I don't think they could have made this any smaller and fit an 18650 in here.
No, hell
It's
no.
just not possible. It's not.
Hell no. And
Well-
me and ST were talking about it last night, and he made mention that like a small pistol or something, your pinky really doesn't have anything to do.
yeah,
Yep.
So, like I have really big hands, so like my pinky just hangs out up under it.
Yeah,
So
mine does too.
well,
Yeah, I need
also,
I need that mag extension for it. That's what I need for my pinky finger.
What's funny is as much shit as I've given Mark about trying to get that tube in the bottle, because I watched him. We were in here that evening. He was fighting with it, and I was cussing. I'm like, dude, just get the damn thing in there and be done with this. He's, I can't. But it did take a little bit of maneuvering to get that joker in. So.
Yeah.
Was yours cut or no? Was it already pre-cut? Oh my God.
How you doing, Mama? Love you.
That's not Mama. That's actually DHL. Thank you.
I got the milk and cookies, Mark. All your friends.
I'm surprised Marcus hadn't come in the room yet. What's up with that?
Oh, he's not here. He's at summer school.
Oh.
Your hot pockets are ready, baby.
Praise Jesus.
Come on out the basement.
I got the meatball kind like you like. What kind of hot pockets do you prefer, Mark?
I prefer the barbecue beef and the pepperoni.
Oh my God, that just makes my stomach curl.
Yeah,
About
barbecue
it.
beef.
Woo!
Not too sure if it's. I know it ain't beef, but barbecue something.
Dude, I think I just got diarrhea from you saying that.
Dude, hot
Barbecue.
pockets are the shit.
And what? How do you throw
like
yours in a? All right, but do you throw yours in the microwave or the oven?
Oh, come on, ST.
They're
You know
made,
the answer to
they're
that.
made for microwaves. They come with a little microwave sleeve on them.
Okay, well that's what I'm getting at because I knew you was gonna say that, dude. That processed whatever it is, and then you throw it in the microwave to heat it up. It just sounds fairly nasty.
I don't see how somebody does not like fucking Hot Pockets.
No, people like Hot Pockets. It's the barbecue beef that's throwing people off right now.
There
Like
is
the pepperoni pizza ones are great.
Hot Pockets. I like the breakfast ones. They have the ham and cheese. They just keep going and going.
Yeah, those are good. Those are good. The pepperoni one's good. It's the barbecue beef.
That hurts ST's stomach because he is quite literally in the barbecue capital of the fucking world.
Hell yeah.
And Mark wants a damn barbecue. Oh God.
Barbecue, some kind of flesh. I don't know what it is.
Oh, to answer your question real quick, yes, my hose was long, so it had to be cut to fit in there properly. So,
But I feel like, and I don't know if this is the reason that they did it. I like to think that it is because there were so many other things that were well thought out on this. But ST, I don't know if you ended up doing it or not, but I had to cut my hose, the hose for it at an angle so I could get it through the cap. Did you end up doing that?
yes.
Okay. So because of that, I feel like I'm glad they left it long. So I felt like I had that option. I felt like I had the option of cutting it at an angle so that I could get it through the cap, and then I could trim it to a good length and just cut that piece off. I felt like that was a really good thing. And
Same
if they
here.
did think of that, that's even more awesome.
Well, you're supposed to cut the top that connects to the 510 flat, and then the part that goes in the bottle, you're supposed to cut it on like a really heavy angle, like really heavy.
I'll show you guys because I'm doing it right now. Because I'm getting this one ready. This is one of the ones from Boxermod. I'm actually putting this one inside the, what do you call it? Actually, let me grab a new one. Here. So when you get it from like for example, if you're gonna buy the ones from Boxermod, these silicone ones, they come like this.
Mm-hmm.
It's very long, and then the inside, as you can see,
Oh,
it's not cut. So what I did was on this one, I cut it on an angle. It actually could use a little bit more of a cut. I just did it like that to test it out. So it sits flat on the bottom, and then there's an angle. This way the liquid could be able to get inside.
yeah,
So I
it's
could
gonna
cut
feed
that
it
a little
to-
more. But then what I did was I took it, screwed it in together. I could feel it hitting right here on the bottom. So we're good right there. And then I took it and I measured it out to see where I'm going to cut it. You know? So now I put a little bit of liquid right on top here. So this way I could, when it goes in the hole, it could slide in easily, which it just did. There we go.
Nice.
Yeah, I didn't cut mine at an angle that went inside the bottle. Should I do that?
Yes. Leave it the same length, but just take a scissor and just cut that on an angle. So this way, if it's hitting flat on the bottom, it might have a little bit of issues getting liquid to flow in because you're like sealing it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I haven't had any issues yet, but I will cut it at an angle to see if it performs better.
I noticed on Mike's, his magnets are not, or did you pull off your little battery indicator on the inside, or notice your magnets are showing on yours?
Huh? What are you talking about? It's the other side of the door.
He did. Yeah, we have stickers on ours. Mike's didn't come with those stickers on it.
My sticker's right here.
Oh, on the other side. Okay.
Yeah. We have a sticker that covers our magnets, but the magnets are still there.
Okay, he changed that up, I guess, so this way you don't see the magnets from the inside.
Yeah, there's stickers on both doors.
Yeah, it's fixed on both doors. You've got a set of stickers. That feels good.
You should drop it.
Yeah, good sound effect.
But
I know. I was telling. Go ahead.
you can see the magnets are up under there though.
Yeah, I was telling Addie yesterday. I said I can't believe this little thing's got 22 magnets in it. He says, "Huh? I don't see that many in there."
Yeah, I did the math on it yesterday because you've got 4 on the door, and then 4 on the mod that the ones on the door connect to, and then the 3 down the door that connect to the battery, and you've got that on both sides. So you've got 8, and then 3 more, and then 8 and 3 more, and that's 22.
Mm-mm-mm.
But yeah, when you said that, I couldn't believe it.
Yeah, they packed a whole lot of it in there. Now, one thing I just noticed with Mike's deal, I wish everybody would do that. I would have to say, I wish the tube was already at least inserted into the bottle. Now, if you got to make your adjustments to it, that's fine. But
There we go.
there you
Like,
The silicone one in there. Very nice.
my only thing is like if some people, because you only get one tube, so if you fuck it up on the first run, you're kind of fucked. You got to wait and buy another tube. That's the only reason why I wish it was pre-cut.
Yeah. But I mean, all right. So, but I look at it like this, and maybe not everybody's the same, of course, or not. First one I ever had, I didn't watch anybody. I just looked at it, determined what I needed to do with it. I made very, very small cuts to make sure I got it in there just the way I want, instead of just snipping some big ass chunk off of it and saying, well, I hope that works.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to kind of work with it a little bit just to make sure. But
Yeah, I'm sure some people are not going to realize they're supposed to put it all the way down to the bottom of the bottle.
yeah,
Cut it, and they're going to be like, oh shit, I got juice left at the bottom. And
I do feel like they left it.
Well, I think it's more of a common sense.
Yeah.
If you don't have common sense, I feel bad for you.
Storm's calling you out, Mark.
oh shit, here we go.
He said, seriously, Mark, you need your tube pre-cut?
Yeah.
Not me. Everybody. I don't need a cut. I'm saying there's a lot of people out there who they get it, they get excited. It's like, oh shit, I got the mod. They just cut the tube, throw it in, and like, oh fuck, I cut it too short. Not everyone's,
But on the fair side to say, the tubing for it is nothing special. You could go
No.
anywhere and buy this tube. You could buy a long freaking thing of it for a few dollars and, have tubes for life if that be the
it's
case.
simple to cut. It's really simple, but some
Yeah.
people are not fortunate enough to probably be.
All right. I'm going to reveal this here. I'll show it to you guys now. You see this bottle?
Yep.
This is basically the same material. It's very soft. You want to present me? There we go. Now, this fits 30 mLs of liquid. And screw the top.
Ah.
Now you could screw this into the device, squeeze, and refill the bottle inside your device. It's got a 510.
Nice.
And it's got
That's
it's
really-
got this piece here to protect just in case you fire the device by mistake. Because you don't want you'll short out. So pretty cool.
That is awesome right there.
I don't know if you guys could see it. It's got Boxer branding on it. Make it out. But anyway, yeah, pretty cool. And to refill this, then you just unscrew this top piece. And you fill.
Nice.
Now, the only thing with this is when you're doing the filling and everything, it's so sensitive. That slightest push in like that is going to make juice flow out. So you have to be very patient and very careful and take your time when you're filling these bottles up. Even when you're screwing this on top, you got to make sure you're holding it like this, because by you doing this right now, you're going to have juice just squirting out on these. That's the only thing with these bottles. So you just like that. Make sure then you grab your top and screw it on. So you can't really hold it like this when doing everything,
Mike, you've got a request, and I'm going to leave you presented. Vape Queen wants to see your Boxer Squawk mod. There it is.
There you go.
That red and black's pretty dope looking. Nice.
Mike, have you ever tried to fill any squonkers? I mean, that looks like it may make it a little easier. But have you tried to fill them with using a Ego 510 adapter and like a needle tip bottle?
No, I haven't tried anything like that yet.
That's what I've been doing. It works pretty well. But I think that Boxer one, the way it screws into place, that might help a lot.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
The best way to do it, obviously, for me, in my opinion, is you just unscrew. So you take your RDA off. Now, you're going to unscrew this top piece. Yeah, take it off, and then take your device upside down. Screw it on. After it's screwed on, flip it over, start squeezing.
Yeah.
Fill up the bottle. Then when you're done, unscrew it.
Wow, that saves a whole lot of freaking time right there.
Yeah, so you don't have to sit there now and take the door off, take the tube out, unscrew that, fill it, put it all back into place. So yeah, this thing is awesome. They're gonna have these on gingervapor.com. If they might even have them now. I'm not
They're
sure.
up, but they're out of stock.
Yeah, they don't have them in yet. This one here was like a prototype one. I think if I remember correctly, it told me that this the material on here is very, very soft on this bottle. What he did was he made it to be a little bit thicker, so this way it's not as soft, because just the slightest touch, and you're gonna have liquid just squirting out of these.
Ryan West put 3 of vape for $20 for the boxer mod. That is not a real one. I can tell you that by any means.
Oh, they're on 3 of Vape?
They have clones up.
And I can tell you, it is going to be a hunk of crap.
Yeah.
Mark, what the hell are you looking for, son?
Another trick that you could do if you don't have the bottle is
Here we go.
a syringe. Squeeze out your bottle, stick the syringe into the 510, and just go whoop, and you can fill the bottle up.
Yeah, that's what I was saying with the Ego 510 adapter, because they all have holes in them. So either syringe, needle, or a nice tip bottle, you can squeeze the air out of the bottle on your mod, and then put that however big a bottle in that hole, and then when you let go of this, it sucks juice out of the bottle, and then you can squeeze the bottle and it'll fill it up as well.
If you use a small enough tip that leaves a little air between the 510, it could actually fill the entire bottle with one pump.
But you're not going to really carry that around with you if you're out and about.
I'm just saying, if you don't have that bottle, or if you're just looking for another cheaper or whatever way to do it, if you have a syringe laying around, you could do that also. If you don't want to pull the bottle out.
Yeah, for at home, yeah. But if this is nice as just a bottle, it's a bottle of juice.
Yeah,
with you, and you could just refill your squonker
that is really nice.
if you're on the road. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a great idea. I'm glad they did that.
And as much as Mark shoots up, he'll never sacrifice a syringe for e-juice. So
Hell yeah. I wish they had 30 mil squonk bottles. That would be fucking awesome. Now you'd have to never refill that thing.
yeah, I did notice yesterday. So I use mine from around noonish up throughout the day, and I still have a decent little amount left. So pretty cool. By the way, real quick to everybody, I've seen it all on chat. I appreciate all the congratulations on there. Thank you very much. If it wasn't for y'all, this wouldn't be happening. So thank you again.
Thank you.
No, thank you, Mom. Take it away, Andrew.
Yeah.
Andrew's just over there. He's got a new little toy, so he's just over there in heaven playing around right now.
Well, I put a build in here that was gonna, it's working fine. The build's working fine, but I wanted a little bit hotter, so I'm throwing a new build in it.
Which is why I used my goon, because it was already built. Thank you.
Here we go.
0.08 on mine.
What build did you have in it before?
6 wrap frame staples.
Resistance?
0.12. So
But it was taking a while to ramp that coil up.
yeah, it's just a whole lot of wire.
Yeah, no good. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna put my go-to 2638 fused in here, 5 wraps.
Exactly. You treat that box. Remember, it's a mechanical mod.
Yeah.
You treat it like a mech mod. That's what it is. It's basically a mech.
I've got 5 wrap staples in mine. They ramp pretty well. But Vape, I made them, so there's some kind of
Now, you know what? I did have a little test with mine that night and day difference. So when I first got my Pulse RDA, I did not have a squonking device. So I threw the regular pin in, was vaping on it, and everybody was going, man, your coil's sitting a little low. You're not going to get that flavor off of it like you really can get off of it. So I'm like, no, I'm actually getting pretty decent flavor. But it was a night and day difference. As soon as I changed the pin out and started using it as a squonking device, it's like the flavor got muted. So now I do need to lift that coil up. So for some reason, there's been a change to it.
I have a question for either people on the board or people in chat. What can you use that you have around the house that you can kind of take the sharpness off brass with? Like sandpaper work or like Scotch-Brite?
Oh, I got something for that. If you go out and sit on your curb and just do it on the street.
Yeah.
Yeah, just scratch it on the concrete.
That would not probably do it.
Oh, it'll definitely do it.
Yeah, it ain't gonna look good afterwards, but it'll do it.
Yeah, it'll chew that motherfucker up like JH chews bubble gum.
Here we go.
I don't know if sandpaper would do it. I'm not going to go out and buy like a fucking
That is a good
buffer
question.
or grinder or whatever the hell they use.
That's a lot of material that has to come off.
But it's like, just to soften it up, because the edge of this is a nice mod, but the edge of this button is fucking, you can shave with it. It's so sharp.
There you go. Elizabeth said, "Go ask Big Lou."
A Brillo pad? I don't think that would that work. An SOS pad? No.
No.
Maybe a Scotch-Brite pad.
Fine sandpaper. Yeah, I'll try fine sandpapers.
You know the green pads, the Scotch-Brite?
Yeah, that's what I always use. I'll try one of those. See if I get.
You use that.
Just use the one you've been using with your dishes.
I have Scotch-Brite pads. Thank you.
Hey, you're welcome. Well, let's see it. Damn it.
It's in my drawer.
I think today, somebody said it in chat, I think today is Otis's birthday. So happy birthday to you, dude, if that's true.
Oh, happy birthday, Mr. Otis.
Happy birthday.
He's made his return to the group. We haven't seen him in forever, and he's finally started coming back around. So,
Well, he's got 8 kids, ST, so.
well, I understand that. That keeps you busy. And I know we'll do this Sunday if I'm still in existence by then. But happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. If some weird chance.
Too early.
Dude, if I don't get a chance to say it on Sunday for some weird reason, I'm saying it now. Thank you very much. Speaking of Sunday, what you got going on your show?
Same thing that goes on every week. Nothing.
The new format.
A whole lot of 2 hours of nothing.
Yep.
At least he's honest about it, though, you know?
He is. That is true. That is true.
You need to stop being so hard on yourself. People love that show.
They actually do. I don't know why, but they actually do.
I don't either.
I think it's the guests.
I think it is too, yeah.
Must be.
Oh, man. Well, we're about at that point. Any final conclusions for the day? Mark, I know you got one. You've always got something smart-ass to say at the end of the day.
I'm not sure exactly.
Damn, I love putting you on the spot.
Pretty sure there's something. I'm not sure what it is.
Yeah, well, I guess save it for tonight.
Watch the Vape team tonight.
That is true. That is true. Y'all catch the Vape team tonight, 10 o'clock Eastern time. They're going to have Tony from the Vapor Trail on there. That should be an awesome show. Going to be a whole lot of squonk talk going on.
That means I got to build my bottom feeders. Ugh. God damn it.
Oh, my God.
Brian don't tell me shit. I found out that Tony was coming on when I went on Facebook and seen the photo. I'm like, oh, that's news to me.
Well, I guess that's what happens when you're the junior member. You don't quite get all the info, correct?
I could screw down the atomizers and pretend I'm using them, but
Well, that's what you do most of the time anyway.
yeah, but I should actually build them. I got the icon built, but I got to build probably.
Why? Look at it like this. At least you're honest about that. Brian doesn't even put batteries in his mods and says, "Hey, I'm vaping this. I'm vaping that."
No juice in it.
That's fucked up. You just threw him all up under the bus, ST.
No, he did it to himself. He did that on Mark's show that night. So I ain't calling nobody out. Oh, goodness. All right, folks. Well, we've reached that point. Thanks again for the support. Thanks to everybody on this panel throughout the couple of years we've been doing this for y'all's help. I love y'all being on here. And we're going to, like I said, we'll keep this going as long as we can. So with that being said, we're going to get the hell out of here. Somebody said they want to see an old school cloud comp, but how about we just do this? How about everybody just take a hard hit and then let's get the hell out of here? So
sure, why not? That's a half-assed way of doing it, but sure.
Well, do you want to do a cloud comp?
I think we should.
All right, well, let's do one then. We'll give y'all a cloud comp today. So who's up first? All right, fuck it. I'll go first.
Nobody's looking to go first.
Here we go. I'm on the Reload RTA, kids. I'm going to go ahead and bump this one on up. So here we go. Oops, let me present myself.
Yep.
Golly. All this presenting shit.
I missed the cloud comps. You know, I never won.
We're waiting, ST.
Yeah. I'm going to blame mine on the light. So
All right.
who's ready? Who's up next?
Whoever's next, go ahead. I'll go if no one's ready.
All right, I'm going to present you. You are presented.
Woo! We're going to lose.
Here we go. And on a freaking mech mod, too. Look at that. He going to hurt himself. Woo, Mark!
God damn.
Hit the floor.
What the
They
hell?
just whipped your ass, ST.
What the hell just happened?
You just got beat by Baby Cloud.
I cannot believe that shit.
That's sad.
That is sad. Who's up next? All right. You ready, Andrew?
Yeah, I can be.
All right. Come on with it. Let me present you. Here we go.
There you go. That's all you get.
Oh, I thought you were about to go.
Yeah, I was. I was just priming it.
I hear you. All right, let's do Mike. I know Mike's over here getting jonesing.
I'm massaging the third lung. Hold on.
Mike's doing some sneaky shit. I was going to say he's sneaking it out and getting his camera angle right.
No, it's massaging the third lung. I'm going to use a single coil RTA, the GoVad.
Oh, god damn.
Here we go. Oh, shit.
There it is.
Mike was off the screen. He's disqualified.
Nope. It's on the screen.
He's got Big Lou off behind him, blowing an extra cloud.
Yeah.
All right, Eddie, you're presented. Nice.
It's tough to maneuver in this tight spot.
Can you imagine if I had dual coils? It would have been double the vapor.
All right, folks. Place. Let's hear it. Who's the winner? Place your bets.
Only for UST, I overdripped and I've scalded my tongue. I feel like I just ate pizza rolls fresh out of the microwave.
Oh, God, that sucks.
Pizza roll.
Yeah.
We know, Mark. We know.
Yeah, I think
Mike took that one for sure.
look at Cool Vapes. Mark. He's going to hit you up here shortly, too. Hey, Mark.
Yep, probably is. What's up, buddy?
Look at Mark getting them votes.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Damn, we
We're
got
practicing for all the many months that we haven't been doing it.
Wow.
Mark's going to win and then tell you to never use a mech mod.
Yep. It's a hybrid mech mod, too, if that.
Mark won.
Mark did. Damn.
Nice.
Oh,
What in the hell? What is this world coming to when Mark wins one?
oh, it's frozen over.
I think it's because he said he never wins. That's what it is.
Oh my Lord, that is
No,
crazy.
He ripped on that.
Yeah, he did.
He ripped on that thing.
But
I'm not looking at chat, so Mark's win doesn't count.
But y'all do have to remember this. Mark is in like a 6x6 room. So, I mean, it looks like he's doing a whole lot more than what he is.
Someone says Mark versus Fagin. The fuck?
Nice.
Okay.
Mark,
All right, folks. We're going to get out of here. It's been great. Thank y'all. We will see you again next week. Same time, same place. Don't forget the Vape team tonight, 10 o'clock Eastern. And not another vape show on Sunday. And then back to Wednesday. We'll go with Andrew. We'll just keep going and going and going.
Keep repeating it.
Hell yeah. It's a vicious cycle. But we're out here, folks. Thanks again. Peace.
congrats, brother.
Bye, motherfuckers.